Yeah. Okay, good morning, everyone. This is Michael Venezia. Okay. Share screen. I don't have a share screen. You there, guys? Michael Venezia, TradeView Markets. Hold on a second. Doesn't look like I'm able to share a screen. Meeting is now streamed. Let me see, share screen. There we go. Okay, good. All right, good morning. Okay. Let's log into TradeGATEHub. All the methods, if you will, or videos or anything, or cliches that I put out. You know, I mean, it's the middle of the week. There's a lot of action going on. Do the research, or all the videos. Go back to the YouTube channel. Do it at your own time. You know what I mean? Any videos you want to learn about what we're about, I'm going to get right into it as we speak. All right, it's more important. Okay. This morning. All right, there was some pretty good posts here, very relevant ones. DLO, my God, look at this thing going. All right, crowded trade. Okay, good morning. 6 of the 11 sectors now below their 50-day. This will give you a bit of a macro picture. Although we were deeply oversold, not the bounce we're looking for. It's basically, I think it's more indices bouncing than anything. This is where we were coming into today. We opened up, we opened down, we bounced a little bit. See the position tracker. Once again, do it, go over at your own time, not to be, obnoxious, but we're getting at them all trading. There's my universe. And this was the most active list getting into here. Let's just get into what's going on, bottom line. And we'll start off with the Sharpies are doing, because that's most important. Okay. Tropical Storm Hillary forms. They named the storm after Hillary. What took them so long? All right. IMGN, Spotify, Google bearish. What is that situation right here? Top gainers and top losers. eBet, DLO up there. This is just another, you know what I mean? This is another person's scanner. HE. How about the chart of HE? Hawaiian Electric having a huge move. Range, price action, and price range, right? Price, range, and volume. HE, 14, huge wide range. You don't have to. This is my stocks right here. This is my basic universe. Let's just put it out there. Okay. Here we have Planeteer. D-Dog was acting positive all day. That was a positive that he could have bought. All drift up all day long. Here's a TJ Maxx. Target had earnings. Hawaiian Electric right here. DLO, I am out to short this, and I'm going to tell you where. Right there is that line. That red line is my short. What price is this? 24.25. That's a weekly, by the way. So let's go to the daily. Where's 24.25? 24.25 is right around here. Maybe a little early. 24.62. They probably go through stops and probably make it over 25. So I will actually cancel that. Macy's, Target. Tesla selected poorly. Shopify couldn't go ahead this long. How could Shopify that go? It's acting well above the gap. I finally said I punted it. And then, I don't want to watch anything. It's not really in place. Square negative at LI and NIO, everybody. Well, I had it. I announced it overnight. Stock was 11:15 in the morning. I punted majority at 11:56. I was long from 11:70. I took a 14-cent loss. We move on next. Riven, Carvana, AAOI. I'm actually short that. I started covering some. That finally is giving it back a little bit. The high yesterday was 15.88. Now it's 13. So you know what I mean? I'll take a $2 or $3 pullback, just give or take. Kava, that hot IPO that had earnings, gave it all back today. The high was 51. Low was 44. Range, price action, DLO. I got to cancel this. I'm going to get hit on this. Where are my open orders? Open orders. DLO, 2,500 short, 24.13. We have to change that immediately. How about 25.13? Ooh, I almost got hit on that. Why 25.13? DLO. There's the weekly. The weekly top is 24.74. They probably go through 25 stops. I get it. And that might be it, or at least for the pullback, if there is one. PTD announced it was due for a squeeze. Here's the long-term chart. That was it as it came down to an oversold RSI. Tactical movement, coin, nothing. Ribbon, Planeteer, Uber. Where's Disney? Poor Disney. Still nothing on Disney. Still nothing. It's just, you know what? There are so many catalysts that come out and help Disney that it can't even go. And that's why it's just, the CEO is out, just price cost cutting. The sector's starting to at least show a little bit of life. Actually take that back. CMC, SA, Comcast. Oh, it's kind of in this different, it is in a different group, I guess to a degree, but Pfizer bearish, topical storm Hillary. Let's go to movers. PSFE giving it all back. AAMC down another 90. AAMC, they're still killing this thing. Look at AAMC. Still. Wow. It was 110. You go on a cruise, you go on a cruise or a backpacking trip. I don't know who would be along, backpackers along AAMC. You come back, it's 100, you come back and it's 90%, cut in half by 90%. Anyway, I digress. Let's go to see what's moving on in the action. It's in the middle of the week. I don't really have that big of a feel because I'm kind of playing the market a little bit in oversold conditions, and I'm just being tactical. Let's look at this. Percent gainers in the last 16 minutes. Okay, DWAC, DLO, CVAC. I came across that. GCT, China, HE, Hawaiian Electric. We brought it up. CMPS. That's a vaccine with CVAC, I believe. DZ, nothing interested. Let's look for losers for 90 minutes. Percent losers, 90 minutes. SPGC was a hot IPO yesterday. Down 40%. It closed at like $22 or something like that. Tupperware giving it back. PaySafe, IONQ giving it all back from yesterday. LFMD, let's look at the most actives. Tesla, most active. Let's look at the ones that have greater volume. Right here, DLO. Normally does 1 million shares, doing 21 million today. The same with Hawaiian Electric, same with COHR, had news. SE, good trade, Mike V. TradeGATEHub. I said SC will squeeze after a half an hour. Listen, there were some good calls, there were some bad calls. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? SC. There it is in a half an hour. SC, I bought a little early, but the low was what, 38? I sold the top, near the top. There's the sell, the red. How come it only says 100? That's incorrect. 20 shares. I'll even tell you how much I see. Executions on SC. Sold 1,000, 700, 400, 500. Where's this 10 cents? People think I'm exaggerating. I had a lot of SC. Anyway, next. Market, VIX. Still complacent, bouncing a little bit. Meta, Apple up, Microsoft, dead cat bounces, Oracle, Amazon, they can't save anything. It's in range now. You know what? Amazon's basically at prey to the market at this point. It's basically going to move on the futures, Amazon. No question about it. DLO, maybe I shouldn't have canceled it. Where was that DLO? All orders, 25.13. What was it? It was 24.12. Why did I put, that was the original decent spot, at least for some of them. 24.21, I just canceled. And why? Why did I put 24.21 initially? I had a reason. I know I had a reason. Whatever. Next, we'll move on. It's a waste of time. Okay, let's go to the Twitter feed. Where are we? Twitter. What are my people doing and saying? This is just what I'm basically talking out loud. It's one of, I'll do better next time, as they say in the telecast, but Mizuno on coin, SPY volume, BMW, IBB. He's right. The IXBI. I almost took a lot of label last night too, man. They were telling me to do it, and I didn't do it. And thankfully I didn't do it. XBI. Here's the daily. You could look at it whatever you want. That's a flag on the way down. I wouldn't buy this with Madoff's money. XBI, self-explanatory. Oh man, right through it's over. It's been a dead issue. If I don't even know what, you know what? If it was anything else but the bios, which I like, I take it off the screen. I'm not even an ETF trader. All right, next. IWM now living below the 50-day. And the Q is below the 50-day. It says he's right there, Teddy. IWM below the 50-day. I mean, everybody's looking at the same thing. I posted them this morning. IWM, and there's the 50-day in blue, 189.75. There it is. Yes, we are oversold, but you know what I mean? It's looking like maybe a rally to get short. IWM living below the 50-day. QQQ below the 50-day with 40% of the stocks above. All right, good point. This is why VFC, I think VFC went with Target because they both had these, woke situations. To be clear, Targets were hurt by the Pride controversies, but no doubt it could be an indicator it could have been a good quarter. Spotify, bull bet, not interested. There he is. China requests us to remove metal tariffs. Hopefully that takes up China. That's Jim Cramer's brother-in-law. Whoa, that awake? Hell of a hairdo. Okay, let me get back to TradeGATEHub. Any questions? All right, guys, listen, bottom line is this is my universe. And this is what I'm looking at, my screen. Listen, you could see even through the sectors, they're mixed. Kava was up $4 at one point. See this right here? Now it's unchanged. Onion is up $1.50 now, $2. Coin's now negative. What else we got here? Roblox is positive. Nevada, Meta, Apple. So this was early in the morning. Oils, as you can see in the middle, they're now positive. NIO, 1122. I posted this in the morning. I told you where I sold it. You know what I mean? It's just trading. I think anybody that's stuck underwater on some things are going to reshuffle. And I think the things that may go are maybe some of these squeeze or momentum stocks. I don't think the line in the sand has been drawn in Apple, Microsoft, Meta, or let me look at like a Google, for example. So trade tactically, there's Google. Actually, Google's one of the better ones. Microsoft. You know what I mean? Apple. Same thing. It's all the same, except for Google's actually holding up a little bit well. SMCI, now they don't want it anymore. Short these on the way down, not on the way up. DLO, where is it now? Do I have my chance? 2370. We'll take it off. GDX, did that bounce at all? No. All right. I'll leave it there, guys. It's one of these tactical move days. Let's give it one more look at the feed of what's going on. DFS lows, PaySafe lows. Herb going. What are they doing right here before I leave off? Imgen, Honeywell, Spotify, coin closing. Sweeper activity. Okay, well, basically this came out, 2 minutes ago and I didn't see it. So I'll basically dissertate or reiterating what I said. Sweeper activity remains dull. Waiting for FOMC minutes later today. Bull bet so far. And Dell and spots. Spread still sleeping. VIX softness. Still keeping indexes bid. There's been not much movement. What's been happening later in the day is the market does not rally. They've been buying protection later out in the day. So watch the VIX again. SNPs, synopsis, SPYs, top spreads and Qs and SPYs. That'll tell you right there. They're trading the indexes instead. It's flipping now. It used to be stock picking. I don't know, man. Maybe now it's indices to hedge off your stocks. I'm not really a big hedger. I don't really like playing indices, but if they're doing it, I'm not one to argue. So until then, if I have no other questions or any questions, I'll leave it off there. And I'll be in the room throughout the day, okay? So with that being said don't let your trades turn into positions like some things that I do. I don't mean to be hypocritical. I'm human. One trade doesn't define me or one session. Stocks I'm having my eye on still. Amazon, Nevada. I posted them all here. TTB, Marvell, Shopify, A&F acting well. Netflix has been a short the whole time. Still is. Netflicker. All right. So thanks for tuning in to everybody. Cheers. Have a plan, and we will see you after lunch. If not, get a TradeView Markets demo. make things a lot easier, and you'll learn a lot quicker, and you'll learn more about yourself. Okay. So cheers. Thanks for tuning in. Have a plan.